Alright, there we go. Fall, year 1, autumn year 1. So we're starting here. We're on chapter 3 quest, or 4 quest with building the hunting lodge. We gotta kill a boar and then build the hunting lodge. We have our food storage and our resource storage up. And we're almost done with the house, so we can start recruiting people soon. So I think we can talk to Alwyn as well. So let's hit our journal real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and select him. We'll go talk to him real quick. Yeah, usually it's like my first playthrough I restarted at year 11. My second playthrough, tonight I hit year 10 and finished one of the quests, so I restarted it. Like I said, I want to have the most relevant tips and tricks and stuff like that. If people ask or have questions, in order to do that, I kind of need to be on the same alpha patch as everybody else. I'm not going to update every alpha patch for any means, but major ones that are big game shifts I might switch over. Or basically when I'm stuck where I have to grind Dynasty points, which right now is after 10k, you're going to end up grinding. And so yeah. So basically after chapter 9, I think, is when you end up restarting. Alwyn, dude, where are you? He always hides in the weirdest spots. I can hardly ever find him sometimes. Go, dude. Hey. You look different. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Sambor again. At least he can keep up. Yeah, right now I'm thinking I want one person to cut wood, one person for the hunting lodge, one person for the barn, and one person for crafting. I think if we can do that, I think we'll be set. So we're gonna need 2 houses, that house built and another house built, as well as the work things to be built. How many spears do I have? I have 2. I told you sometimes wolves are standing in the road up there, so we will be cutting down a tree real quick, because we're not going up there without enough spears. Trees and reeds grow back in 2 years, so you don't have to worry about stuff getting cut down and then having nothing. If you use a shovel and a stump, I've read it 2 ways. I've read it that you just get a log and it will grow back in 2 years, and I've also read it where you just get a log and it doesn't ever grow back. So I'll only be shoveling up stumps that I know for sure that I don't want there anymore. Alright, so Q, REF. Make our spears and then we'll be on our merry. Okay. Man, he can run too. Very nice. I hate escort quests where they like bebop behind you and you're like, dude, you're on my time, let's go. Double time it. We played a whole week the first time. We played a whole week the second time. About a week turnaround, because the devs are actually throwing out so many patches. It's been what it's been like so far. So technically I could be in year 21 if I hadn't restarted. So the kids would have been adults by now. But too much stuff had changed. Both good and bad. Okay, we're looking for wolves. So there's one wolf right there. There's none right at my face. So we could probably go by here without triggering that wolf. Let me look over here, make sure the other wolf's not there. Alright, we're gonna walk on past. Yeah, that wolf didn't trigger, so we're good. Trust me, you'd hear it if they trigger, they howl. Oh, that wolf though. Ah. We killed it before it finished howling, so hopefully we won't have a problem. Unless something runs out of the wolf or runs out of the woods and bombs on my face. Yeah, this is one of my favorite wolf hunting spots because it's open and it's pretty easy. There's only one that's easier than this, and there's one that's like a wolf gambit you have to run through every once in a while. So, I don't shy away from wolf hunting quests. Yo, dude. Ah, jeez. Nowhere safe. So I didn't see him wherever he came from. Alright, there we go. Hey. No. Buck up, you talk to him now, dude. Did you give me 20 iron arrows and nothing else? Jay. Wait for the next day. I think he's supposed to give me a bow right then. I don't think he's supposed to give me 20 iron arrows. Alright. We're gonna walk back now. We'll see how she goes. We're gonna go ahead and heal up. Oh, no we're not because we don't have any stuff. Let's look around. Okay, here's some healing stuff here. Oh, crap. Look for healing and get bit in the face. I told you there's wolves right here. Well, I know you never listen to me, Tia. Alright, F5 for save, in case we just get in more trouble. Okay. When they're this close together, it's hard not to gather more than a couple. I like to have a lot of them. Alright. So, we're gonna heal up. We'll hit F5 for a quick save, and then we're gonna get our butts back to Mars. No, go back to base. Remember, there's still, I think, one over here-ish. Okay, nope. Yeah, I can't wait to have my bows back. So we got 20 iron arrows. Hold on to those. Iron arrows are the way to go. They very, very seldom break, and they do a lot of damage, and they work well with the bows. Okay, so we have to wait for Alwyn's story the next day, so we're gonna see what else we got. Unighost is wait for further instruction, and we still need to kill one boar, which I think we can get one over here. We'll see in just a minute. You can only pick berries in the spring and the summer, so you can't pick berries in the fall. Most of the time I say save your berries for when oh, sorry guys, my brain is like multitasking, scanning, thinking. Save the ripe berries for the quest, but that's going to be a lot harder to do because they rot really fast now. And if they're not rotting and you put them in the food storage, people will eat them because they eat stuff alphabetically still. So hopefully they're working on that. I really hope they're working on that. Otherwise we're going to have a little bit of difficulty making sure things are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Alright, we'll check up the hill for another boar and then we will start working on the hunter lodge. Oh, yep. Respawn is much faster. I already saw a boar. Make sure we don't actually walk on top of one though. There's one moving. Two moving. Okay. There we go. Now it's all hunter lodge. Build a hunter lodge. I think my first playthrough I didn't use anything but the stone axe and the wooden tools. I definitely would highly recommend getting better tools as soon as you can. Not purchasing them, you'll have to make them. Which means you'll have to make enough money to be able to unlock the schematic to make them in your tech tree. Hold on a second. So your tech tree, crafting, workshop, wooden arrows, don't unlock those unless you need them for a quest. Hi, says Cizo. Sozo or Cizo? Nice to see you. Don't unlock anything unless you need it. So for sewing, the only thing I would unlock here would be the linen linen thread. That's the only thing I would unlock there. And Smithy. So basically, this is the page for Smithy 1. Is all of these are useful. So you want this one to make money, and you can also use them if you want to. And it also has some side quests that require iron hammer. So you can use most of your iron hammer and then save like 1% of it or 2% of it and turn it in for a different quest and still get full points for that quest. Scythe you'll need for harvesting grain and stuff like that. Pickaxe for mining. You can't make a pickaxe until you buy a pickaxe because you have no way to mine the iron until you have a pickaxe. So we saved up enough, we have enough to buy a pickaxe. Iron axe, I use them frequently because they are really good and it'll save you a bunch of time. But yeah, we're restarting. We're in year 1 fall right now. Alright, there we go. Just booking it along a little bit. I'm tempted to finish that, but I think we're going to go ahead and follow the quest and finish the hunting lodge first. What all do I have that's crazy? Meat. Okay, meat I probably need to drop off real quick. Do 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 do. We don't have a hunter, so we can still keep an eye on this, because this has to be, like I said, enough room for them to put stuff in. We don't have people or a hunter or anything yet, so we can afford to get that a little close, if not over right now. But we will have to watch that later for sure. Okay, logs and sticks. We're gonna put our spears up for right now. All but, well, even that one. And our iron arrows, since we can't use them. I have no idea. Shoes. Whoops. Okay, R. There we go. F. There we go. Equip the shoes. Dun, dun, dun. Just kind of hanging out doing stuff. This is like, if you're looking for super flashy and stuff like that, that's not the channel. We're just kind of chill out and answer questions and help people when we can, and just kind of relax. It's a relaxing channel. We're all trying to play a game we like, and some people are trying to see if they want to play the game too. Okay, I'm gonna stretch out my village a little bit this time. Building, hunting lodge, or food, survival, hunting lodge. Alright, there we go. So, always like a roughly, just a little bit higher, right about, nope, I want the wood right there, I want this one here. Build. Resources, wood. I gotta get the woodshed up first, because the woodshed's the most important thing for this location. Okay, and then it only takes a little bit to get up. So let me get 8 straw, and this will be up. Straw comes from reeds. There's another place down there, but cattails are not reeds, so you're going to be looking for this if you're looking for straw. There's a lot of it. There's along the riverbanks and stuff. Alright, woodshed is up. I know it says build a hunting lodge. I know guys. I like having these two up, and then we're gonna finish that house, and then we're gonna go get some recruits. Drink some water. But the reason I put the woodshed up before the hunter's lodge is only because I have them positioned a certain way. So the wood one is where it has the most wood around it, and then I usually put the hunter's lodge right next to it, just because that's how I'm comfortable having my stuff. It's the main reason we started decimating the forest on this side, is so we'd have plenty of forage over there for the trees. Now, I used to be really picky about having the construction right there next to each other. Like, the resource building right next to that. Yeah. Hello, Gargoyle. Good to see ya. Yeah, I want the most wood around the woodshed, and then I usually build the hunting thing right next to it, so it still has the 50 meter radius. I don't know if that's an effect yet or not, but it's always good to kind of pre-plan where you want stuff. Crafting. Hunter's Lodge. There we go. Yeah, we're on restart number 3. I figured with all the major changes and stuff, it was a little unfair to me be saying look for 6s when 6s didn't exist anymore. So we're going to give it just a little bit of space. That way when we upgrade, we have plenty of room. Let me see. We're going to build the hammer first. Yeah, I've already seen a couple of good 3s. I have been keeping my eyes out for 4s, but I still haven't seen any 4s. Which was different when I was looking for 5s, but keeping my eyes out for 6s. Okay, so they won't go further than 50 meters with one. Okay, good deal. Yeah, I try to think of it like a top-down city builder. So the Hunter's Lodge, I don't think, this is not confirmed, but I try not to have a lot of buildings near it. I mean, for all I know, you could park it right next to your stuff and it would still work. But, like I said, I treat it like a top-down builder game, so. Okay, there we go. Man, it's already after 2 again. This stuff sneaks up on me. If I didn't like this game so much, I wouldn't be up so late at night gaming. Wouldn't be 4.5 hours into a second stream. I laugh sometimes, so I'll catch my hunter out there like hunting a deer, and she'll take aim and stuff like that, and before she can shoot him, I'll run up and shoot him with my own bow. I was cracking up, and then as I was laughing, she walked over there and skinned it before I could get my iron arrows out of it. 7.5 hours a day. Yeah. And growing. But yeah, I mean, I'm still having fun playing the game, so I'm here. Get to answer questions and learn things. It's all good. So sticks is the next thing for this. Sticks and logs. Dun, dun. Yep, so for resource buildings, like I showed you guys how to upgrade your homes with the stone walls, you can't do that with these guys. And these guys, until you get tier 2 or tier 3. Tier 3 is when they switch over to stone, but I don't think hunting doesn't have a tier 3, and neither does woodshed. So they'll always be in logs after sticks. With real cold setting in too, I'm actually really chilly right now. I'm about to flip a jacket on. It's definitely letting me know it's October, right? Guess I could go back to my storage house and get some sticks. Doo-doo-doo. So if you're picking these branches, they'll give you anywhere between, it's like 2 and 4. I think 4 is the most I've ever got out of them, but roughly 2 and 3 most of the time. 3 might be the cap now. Yeah, throat colds for the winter. Lovely. So the hunting lodge, you can have 2 hunters, or you can have a hunter and a gatherer. I still don't do gathering, mostly because people still eat alphabetically. Survival, alright. So as you can see, we already got 3 of 3. Like I said, if you're doing this, dunk all your points in knowledge first. 3 of 3. We got survival sense, so we can see the broadleaves and stuff like that. We got survivalist, so we can get all the way up here to athlete now. An athlete is 10% slower stamina consumption during movement. So I like this better because I can huff it just a little bit further. And it seems to make, for me, seems to make a difference. So, there we go. Nice and toasty now. Not really, I'm still a little cold, but that's okay. You missed it 2 weeks ago when I first started streaming again. My throat was on fire most days when I got done. It was like to the point where pouring scorching coffee down my throat made it feel better. A different kind of pain, right? Yeah, I'm tempted to bust my behind to get mule. I'm getting closer. I have 2 there, and then it's about to roll over again, and I'll have to hit there, and then I should be able to hit mule. I'm working really hard. Mule is my athlete, and mule are my 2 favorite out of here. The sense is nice. Like, don't get me wrong. Being able to get broadleaves is nice, but my gameplay is more affected by those other 2. Yeah, I'm a fan. Alright, we got sticks. Lots of sticks. Ooh. Hot chocolate sounds good. So I don't have my like 10,000 pottage I'm usually using to take breaks with anymore. So it's been interesting. I'm like, guys, I have to be right back. Sorry you don't have anything to watch, like the pottage number moving, but that's that. That's what we got right now. So I'm hoping by the end of fall I'll have at least 2 workers up and working. I have the 2 important buildings almost done. The woodworkers and the hunting lodge. And then we'll be in business. And since farmers are actually like legitly working, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, threshing is a new yeah, thrashing the wheat's the new break. Nice. Well, I have a feeling you're not wrong on that, because that'll probably be what it ends up for me. Ah! No pig. The pigs at least will stop chasing you after a little while. Unless you stay close, and then they'll do that. Wheat and flax. Yep. Alright, you PETA. Give me a second. Dude, I don't want to make more spears. I'm gonna just go grab some spears. I am happy, like, the animals seem to be respawning faster. So that's actually been pretty nice. Not sure if that was intended, but it is nice that they are respawning just a little bit faster. Alright, so 4 for the spear. There we go. Crap, I better drop some other stuff though. Hold on. Rocks, logs, sticks, straw. Alright, pig who ran me away from me cutting down a tree. Oh. He started charging faster than I was expecting. That was my bad. Alright. No, I hear you too. I hear you. Well, I'm minding my own business, cutting down trees. Yeah, most of you guys probably can't see anything right now, and I apologize for that, but work's gotta be done. No rest for the wicked. Alright. Do 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 do. Hunting lodge will be completed shortly. Logs. Still within a weight limit. Grab a couple more of these. Couple more of these. Okay, so we're still within weight restrictions. Grab some water. Oh, our rabbit trap's ready. Rabbit traps are like your best friend your first couple of seasons. So always make sure to check them and keep them as empty as you can, because that's your leather and your hide without you having to go hunting. So they're super handy. I have mine right directly outside of my house just so every time I go home I can check it. I'm gonna be shy. 2 logs. Of course I am. 3 logs. Let's just hope we have enough oomph in this that we can do this. I usually stay only on that side of the thing, but we're really, really close, and this is out of the 50-meter range. Alright, should be able to finish it now. Alright, Hunter's Lodge is done. Hunter Dynasty rep. It's telling us to make a farm now. We're not making a farm yet. We are, we're gonna finish that. Let me make sure I don't have any meat on me. Alright, I have meat on me. I don't think it matters overnight, so I'm gonna go ahead and crash. Sleep. I think it's only a season change. Yeah, it's only season change. So we got some sleeps. Let's check Elwyn's story real quick. FFA. So we'll talk to him in just a sec. I gotta offload a bunch of stuff. Erk. D-Swan, and D-Swan, and D-Swan. Cancel. I want my knife. Spears. I'm gonna grab one more spear. I'm gonna go dump the meat over here. There we go. And now we're gonna go talk to Alwyn. Alwyn. I regret drinking decaf coffee. I I'm normally a hardcore decafs for wimps, but was not feeling too good last week, so I thought I'd switch to some decaf after like 10 o'clock at night so I can maybe sleep. But now I wish I had been drinking caffeinated all this time. Alright. This guy. He doesn't want to talk to me though. I don't have anything to sell right now. Dun, dun, dun. Nope. He's sneaky. He's behind here. Aha. Hey. What are you thinking about, guy? Well, I guess we can build one. We want 5 logs and a wooden hammer. I need to look for some more rocks if we're going to do more hammer or more cutting. Ugh, the reflection. Thank God you guys aren't territorial over your trees. New level of extraction. And 3. Perfect. Yeah, by the time we get the barn built and the 2 houses we need, we will have mule. And then I can carry even more logs. Okay, you want more log. I'm really glad they don't have fall damage on the trees, because that was my fear, is it was permadeath when I first started. I thought it was going to be permadeath. Speaking of F5. I thought it was going to be permadeath, and then you'd have to restart, literally completely restart your game. Turned out, thankfully, 2 things. It's not permadeath, and the logs falling on your head do not break your neck, which is amazing. Because you never know which way those things are going to fall. Alright, we're looking for rocks, because we're about to run out of what we need to Q. Stone axe. Alright. Let's go talk to him. You don't want to be farming anyway. Come on, let's go do a thing. So, I come over here and do a little trick I did my first year. Will save you guys thousands of gold if you're really bad at reading quests. So he's gonna mosey on over here, and he's gonna hook us up with the target. So he's basically a farmer who dreams of being a hunter at this point. But he doesn't have enough self-confidence to go do it. Alright. Dun dun dun. Alright. So, here's your target. You want to move back not 20 meters, 25 meters. And the way you know what you got... Actually, we gotta attack him again. Gosh darn it. Hey! Oh, sorry, I just stabbed you right through the middle. Alright, watch and learn. 20 meters from the target. Now, he gave you iron arrows earlier, but they never actually give you a bow. So that's still a little jinky. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna aim. And it's gonna be low, I think. Throw. So we're at 19.2 meters. So we need to back up. We need to be at 25 meters for later. So we're gonna just target this for 25 meters. 26 meters, perfect. So what we're gonna do is take a rock and we're gonna throw that bad boy on the ground. So now when you stand here, you have a set distance. You can throw your stuff. Accuracy, 125 meters. The reason I'm saying this is later you will need to be at 20 meters plus for a competition thing. And if you're at 20 meters exactly, because you're bad at reading, you will lose every time, and you will lose money every time. So, yes, that was a 600 gold lesson for me. Alright, and that's how it's done. Oh, yeah, early access, don't worry about it, guys. It's a... they know it's early access by me saying it's alpha 0.1.1.5 all the time. But yeah, like the roadmap is still like a year and a half out, so... Alright, so we gotta wait for Winter to come talk to him again. But you can find your rock again by pressing left alt. And you can see your rock. And just come back here. And you'll have your distance for the later quests. And thankfully you can still complete that with the spear. So don't freak out if you don't have a bow. And don't go spend like $600 for a bow. Alright, wait for next season. Let me check the other stories real quick. So let's build that and future events and... Okay, next season, future events. So we're back on chapter 5, a farm. So... I actually need to take this back into here. I do need to grab some of our gold. What we're going to plant this winter is actually going to be rye. Or this fall. We could plant wheat. But I know I need rye for a quest much later. And you can also make gruel out of it. And it doesn't rot. Or the grain doesn't rot yet. Or hopefully ever. We'll see. Oh, there's a 6-month roadmap. Features by the end of March, quarter 1. Oh! For some reason I always read that as like a year and a half. Okay. Well, that's even better then. 6-month roadmap. But yeah, they've been prioritizing getting bugs and stuff as much as they can. They've been bug squishing. But let's get this house built real quick. So it's said it's autumn, so you have your choice of rye you can plant that will be ready in spring, or wheat that will be ready in summer. So I choose rye, that way when spring rolls around we can plant onions or flax and stuff like that. So, and like I said, we can still use the rye grain to make gruel and stuff for our people. Okay, we were doing something, but I forgot. There we go. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to play the game, so you'll find something you're comfortable with and you like doing. And that's the whole point of this thing in the first place, is to have something you like to do. Okay, so got all that. Oh, we said coins so we can get some grain. So we'll limit ourselves to 300 gold for grain. I would highly recommend building a barn with your field close to your storage. The field workers actually work really great right now, so you don't have to freak out they're not doing the job anymore. So major kudos for the farmers. But I always like to have it close to my storage so I can haul it back and forth if I decide I want to do it and I don't want to have workers doing it. So we're gonna go pick up some rye real quick. Can't harvest rye without a sickle. I'm out of food again. My goodness. It's like I don't even pay attention to that stuff. see here. What were we doing? Food. My mom watched my first video and she's like, you were like Squirrel in that video. You'd be talking about something and you'd run off and do something else. I'm like, yes, that's how I play this game. Alright. Drink up. And you don't have to have everything squished together. You can space stuff out. Just kind of what I'm gonna be doing, spacing stuff out a little bit. As I say that, and I'm probably gonna squish another house right there because I want to. But your work places, moving houses to people, there's all kinds of things. Scythe. Sorry. I always call it a sickle because my grandpa always called it a sickle. And that's what we use to cut grass or stuff like that. Okay, we are here for a reason. Ah, we're looking for my favorite vendor so she can sell us some grain. Hello, small child. Show me your wares. Alright, so we got some. She sells carrot seeds, onions, rye grain, and wheat grain. When you're ready, when you have a barn built and you want flax, you can talk to the Castellan and buy flax to thrash in the barn to get the seeds. Or there might be another place to do that, but that's what I do. So rye grain, we're only doing 20s, guys. Only doing 20s right now. Okay. Thank you. Got 20 rye grain. Let's go buy some fertilizer, which I think we're 100 gold short on fertilizer. So we'll have to come back in a second to do that. Hey, buddy. Fertilizer. Yeah, we were 100 gold short on that, so that's okay. We'll come back. So we got plenty of stuff to do. I'd like to get 2 houses up and start working on the stuff, but it might be a hot minute for that. We're gonna put the grain in. We'll do grain stuff tomorrow, and we'll try to knock out the houses today. Because we still have to pick up a lot of rocks, because you know how I am. I don't like making the wattle houses to start off. So fertilizer. Okay. Time to hunt the rocks again. Yeah, no, it's nice, slow and steady. Slow and steady game. Rabbits. I think I put all my sticks up already, so it's gonna be a minute. I picked up like all the rocks in existence earlier, so it might be a hot minute till we can get some more rocks. Like I said, winter is the best time for rocks because they're really easy to see. Yeah, it is very satisfactory when stuff, when you finish building stuff or stuff actually starts automating like you want it to. It's very satisfactory. Said when that starts panning out like it's supposed to. I think it was just logs we needed for that the house. Let me stutter just a little bit longer. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it might have been logs that's all we needed. I'm gonna run back and check real quick. We'll still need rocks because I plan on having the third house up soon too. And it requires rocks. Yeah, that's my building preference because that makes the people happy and it, yeah, well, it looks better, I mean, in my opinion, and it also reduces your wood demand. Let's see here, hammer. 2. Okay. Logs. Yeah, it's all logs, it's not rocks for this one, so let's get this done. Q, build. Alright, we have an extra stone axe, so we're good there. Drop that. Nice. We're getting a nice rock collection going. Okay, so the season rolled over, so our meat with gravy. Like I said, if it's in here, it's not gonna decay as fast. And then if I had kept the meat in my inventory, we could have had rotted food by now, and then next month rot to make fertilizer with, but I kind of want all the meat. I don't want anything to rot yet. I'm not ready for that. Okay, cutting down trees. Let's see, I knew we were doing something. We could cut those down and they will be back in 2 years. But we can go a little further out. I'm gonna laugh because I think I'm gonna go all the way till winter again for this one, even though I said I was only gonna do 1 season per stream. I constantly lie to myself about these things. Heck yeah, don't even bother. I'm the same way, Gargoyle. I don't even bother with waddle. I mean, it's great if like you're in a rush and you don't, you know, are just trying to do something, or like, I don't know. I don't think it's great no matter what, but if people like it better, that's fine. You don't have to repair it as much, like not even near as much as you do a wattle house. And like I said, the people are happy. And until your people have a kid and you want them to have another kid, don't bother even moving them out of the first house. I move them into the mid-tier house, stone mid-tier house, if I want them to have another baby, like if I want them to have 2 children. Other than that, I don't even bother with it. Don't blame Chumley. I don't know, Chumley. Blame Chumley sounds like a better catchphrase. Hashtag blame Chumley. I can get behind that. That has my support. Alright, let's go get some more stuff. I was cutting wood way up there and I threw like 16 logs in the 1 log form and it rolled all the way down to my house earlier. It made me laugh. I love the physics in this game. It's good. I say that now I don't know where my log went. Logs! See? See? They're already halfway down the hill. I didn't even have to do anything. If you don't run, your food and water doesn't run out as fast either, by the way. If you're building, anything you're using stamina is going to deplete your food and water faster. So, there's that. I just can't stop running. I like running everywhere. Yeah, at 2 a.m. Gotta go to bed, I understand. I will catch you later. Good to see you again, Gargoyle. And if any of you guys are Ronin's people, tell them thanks for bringing some of you guys. I appreciate it. I gotta tell them a little bit before I left, but yeah, that's appreciated. Just kind of like I said, it's a chill and knowledge share. I don't have all the knowledge, guys. That's not what I'm saying. Just chilling. You guys can listen to me in the background while you work on your own homesteads. Building stuff and things. In 3:21. Too many hours of streaming today. I didn't mean to stream today. Today was supposed to be me relaxing, but I did relax and I had a good time and visited family and did all the things I wanted to do today, and then I rolled around and it was time to finish year 10 in my other game and start this one so we could see the actual changes that the devs made since this is here now. So we're gonna make sure we'll finish out this year, and then I will post all this over on YouTube, and then like my normal times are supposed to be like on the weekdays, but like I said, I like playing the game, so if I'm playing the game I'm gonna stream it. So it's a little sporadic. I kind of favor nighttime more than daytime because I'm always sleepy in the day and I'm not really sleepy at nighttime. Huff, huff, huff. I know. So hard here. Said we picked onions for the spring instead of anything else. Because it's a double crafting. So you have to cook the meat, and then you have to cook the onions into the meat to make the meat with gravy. Whereas most of the other stuff, if you're making money, you just want to craft it one time. Like pottage and stuff. You just a pottage queen, tons of pottage. But that's gonna change because I can only manage so much pottage now, especially since we're not gonna have a lot of storage at the moment because we're doing this stuff. All right, we did it. I think we did it. We'll see if we did it in just a minute, won't we? Doop, 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 doop. Boom! We got it. Alright. Management. Buildings. This one. I want to move here. Oh, wait. I forgot. C to move in. Alright. So the other house is empty. There's nobody in it. Let me go check my chest, because I don't want them. No swipers. I do not want them taking my stuff. Because it said something like in the patch notes, if it's not your chest, like it empties out in 2 years or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it said. I read the patch notes not too long ago, but it's been a hot minute, so. Alright, so we have that crafter / lumberjack in here. So we're looking for a my throat, give me 1 second. Ah, that's much better. Okay. So we're looking for at least 3 for the skill stats. This for lumberjack, for our woodcutter, and this for our hunter. So those are the 2 buildings we have up and functioning and ready to go. And those are also the 2 things we need. That way people don't starve and people get firewood. So it meets the 2 demands that the people have. So that's why we're looking for specifically those people. I know we haven't got a barn built. I know this yet. I know. We'll get there. I promise. Alright, so to recruit people, you go to different villages and you go around the campfire and they'll have people there that are ready to be hired. And you have to get 70. Alright, so this would be a no-go for her. She has gathering and fishing out of 3. We don't want either one of those. This one, however, has 3 in crafting and 3 in woodshed stuff. So, and we've already wooed her a little bit and also got her approval above 70. So you have to chat with them and get their approval to 70, and then you can ask them, hey, I have a settlement, do you want to go there? And she'll go. Okay, now the caveat to that is management, houses. Even though it says 3 people for a house, it will only let you have 2. And if it's a male and a female, they can have a baby, like they'll get married, and then later they'll have a baby. So that's what the 3rd spot is for in the small house, is for a child, not for another person. So we're gonna have, they did cool things like actually highlight the different colors now. So it's gonna tell you, yes, I want the lumberjack, she's 3. So she'll be starting hauling in wood, sticks, and firewood. And the way we know that is the management tab again. And we're going to click the buildings tab. Woodshed, we're going to hit F. And Alexa's mouthing off to me, and that's fine. Hit F. And then it'll show you what the workers can produce. So tomorrow this will re-register, and it'll, depending on her skills, will show how much per hour we're getting of these items. So we'll check that again in the morning. Alright, so we got that. So now we're looking for a hunter, and 1s and 2s is just not acceptable. So we'll just back away from that. Gathers are handy if you're doing feathers, but we're not doing feathers. We're going straight for iron arrows. Mostly because those other ones are a waste of space. And if you're doing it for profit, there's nothing more profitable for feathers than just selling the feathers, which is kind of sad. So, trekking this way. Another thing you need to know about your peoples is, so she works here now. As long as I keep her there, this stat, her stat that she uses there, will grow. And if I moved her before this turns to 4, she loses all the progress in that. Has to start all over. So don't move your people around. Keep them exactly in the spot you put them, and just leave them there, and then they're good. For females, it is always good to have a backup or somebody that can pitch in there, just in case they have children. And then you have options if they have children. The hunter and the wood person are the only 2 that you really need backup on. Everything else, it doesn't actually, isn't a huge thing. It doesn't affect your colony. Alright, we're gonna hold Alt, we're gonna look around. Still not good enough. She's a 3 gatherer with 2 in the other 2 skills. But that's a hard pass for me. I'm gonna save. I told you Inga's my favorite. Hey, do you got a minute? Nice weather. Hey, do you got a minute? How have you been? Hey, do you got a... Okay. Beautiful lady. We should have lunch by the river sometime. Beautiful lady. We're gonna go by the river again, okay? Hi. Beautiful lady. You look beautiful today? Okay. Sweet. Triple score. I know my wife that I've had 3 times, okay, guys? I know. No joking. That was lucky. I actually didn't know if she would like to be told she's beautiful or not. That could have went sideways really fast. Alright, why are we running up here in the dark, you ask? Because we're gonna go check this campfire. We still need a hunter. Okay, we also need to check the management tab. They'll tell you if they're crouchy. If they don't have food, they'll tell you. If they don't have wood, they'll tell you. And then they'll also tell you right here that you know, they're frowny face about it. Like, this will slowly decline. Like, this will eventually be 60 or 61, guys, because we moved her into a stone home and they like that. But it's a slow grow. It's not instantaneous. It's the same, like, you can slowly freeze to death. You don't instantaneously freeze to death. And you can slowly... Oh, we don't have any spears on us. Darn it. 1 second. Pigs sometimes are on this road and they get super territorial. And I don't want to get smacked up by a pig, so we have to make some... I don't miss this, actually. Like, I thought having a bow, I would miss having to make spears all the time. And I don't. So, we're gonna make 4 spears real quick. Alright, so we got 1 recruited. We have room for 1 in the house, so we need somebody that's a hunter. I don't care if it's male or female. New crafting skill. Alright, 3 of 3. We don't even look at anything else until this is 3 of 3. Okay, good deal. Tab. Wooden spear, 4. There we go. Alright. And away we go. So this way, if we get rolled by a pig, at least we have a spear ready and we can defend ourselves. Like the Wyson in the road. Oh, there's the pig. Like the Wyson in the road up there. Oh, I hear you. I just don't see you. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there feels like there's a lot more livestock now. Wild animals than there used to be. Not a bad thing, it's actually kind of neat, but it slows me down getting places. The Wyson that's up in the road there, we're going to give him wide berth because he hurts when he smacks you. Let's give him enough room. Alright, he's good. There's a crap ton of berries through here. If you run up here during the springtime or summer, highly advised to stop and get berries because there are so many here. You can make a little bit of money. It's easy. I know you're so tired. We're going to keep going from place to place until we find a hunter that we need. And until they have children, you can fire people. if you decide that they're not good enough for your village. Once you have children, your pop cap's all messed up. Like, they might be under your pop cap or they might be over. Alright. 3 hunter. 3 diplomat. 2 hunter. 3... So he's another good woodcutter, but we're gonna take her as a hunter. Actually, F5 to save. Before you do diplomatic stuff, always do F5. Alt again. So you're a field person, so you'll be okay. So you don't want to hear about robes. Hey, so I don't know you well enough. Approval needs to be 70. Okay. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather. Hey, do you got a minute? Nice weather. Hey, do you got a minute? Crap. So we didn't have enough. So if you reload, sometimes it'll give you different options. And hopefully we can ask her if she likes hunting or something else that gives her more than 5 points. Because she was at 65, so we'd have to come back tomorrow to get her. And that still might be the thing that we have to do, so there is that. The load screen is longer than it used to be. I think they're doing more checks and stuff when they load. Hi, come back. Hey, do you got a minute? You're gonna say 0 on how have you been lately, right? Yep. A minute? I'm gonna ask you early bird, because some people either hate it or like it. 0. Man, tough day in the field. Okay, that was even worse than the first one. Sorry, guys. Now, if she only lets us have notice how she let us have 4 questions that time. The first time she only let us have 2 questions. So we weren't quite at where we needed to be. So hopefully this time she'll give us 3 questions at least and we can answer 2 really good. Maybe 3. Crafters are a lot easier because they absolutely love hearing about the guy that was traveling with robes. Because they want to one day be able to make that kind of robes. They'll also love talking about their jobs. Field people are a little bit harder. Hi. Do you have a minute? Oh. See, I don't even know if you like gossip either. Nope. You guys are like, please stop reloading. I know, but literally, if you want to make your diplomacy go up, or you want to be able to marry somebody, you're gonna play this F5, F9 game a lot. Alright, hi. You got a minute? Hunting tips. Awesome. Got a minute? You're gonna say no to early bird. Everybody says no to early bird. Got a minute? Oh, that was horrible. Okay. I will let it go, Elsa. I'm not very happy with that, though. It means we gotta go to one more place, but she's a 5, so we should be able to come back for her. We are actually up here in Baranica instead of Branica. Sounds the same, doesn't it? This is where you get sheeps at. They're all in the little pen right now. Okay, we're heading over to here. Just running. But yeah, I'll put this over on the tube soon. It's just gonna be a minute. Ah, we made it. Okay. 3's been the most we've seen. Okay, so we got 2 3 hunters. So what's the difference? 1 3 hunter, 2 3. So you're a hunter and gatherer. That's a 3. Alright. F5 to save. Hey, buddy. You're gonna say you hate that, don't you? Okay. Hey, buddy. Alright, we're gonna reload. That was a bad thing. We need weather. We need hunting tips. Stuff like that for the dialogue for this to go our way. So I kind of wish we could pick more of what we say to them instead of just random stuff of that day. Because if I identify that, oh, you're a hunter, well, you're not going to want to hear about somebody's robes. But I don't want it to auto-pick for us either. Like, I like having the options of 1, 2, 3, 4, but, or 1, 2, 1 and 2. Usually, isn't it? Just 2? Hey, you have a minute? Nice weather. See? Hey, you got a minute? How you doing? Well, I didn't care about that. They don't care about that either. Nice weather. See, he gave us a couple of chances, so he's at 60. Hey, you got a minute? Nice weather. Nobody likes early bird. How have you been? We don't know. Yeah, they don't know me well enough to like either one of those. Dun dun dun. And you thought picking a worker was easy. It's not. It's all RNG with the dialogue, unfortunately. Like dialogue options. What you pick is not RNG, but it's got to be more keenly based on what their skills are. Like I said, robes. A guy that's a crafter likes hearing about robes and how talks about his job. These guys don't like talking about their job. Gossips 50-50. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. I'm not really sure. I'll have to pay closer attention to that. Alright, you're the dude we want because you got 5 in the 2 things that we want for a hunter. Got a minute? You don't like gossip. See? Yeah, like I said, if we had more than 2 dialogue options with it, I think it'd be a lot easier to do this. Plus, it boosts your charisma too, or not charisma, your diplomacy. The more you talk to people. Yeah, I know flipping my mic up makes a little bit of noise, but I don't think you guys want to hear me chugging water or chugging coffee. Alright, can you please work with me? Hey. Nice weather. Hey. You're gonna say no to jobs. I already know this. Oh, okay. Hey. Alright, 60 is as much as you're gonna go. You're not budging any higher. Okay, I can respect that. Hey, hunting tips. Hey, nice weather. Hey, field. Hey, hunting tips. Hey. Okay, so she got close. See how, like, she gave me more options. Alright, so there's two people. Let me look at his. He was gathering and hunting, right? Which we don't, and diplomacy, but we don't really care about gathering. Like, hunting, land. Our one person has 2 3s, 2s and a 1s and stuff. It's kind of brutal. Alright, it's not the last day of the year, so we can keep going. So that's what we're gonna do. I usually do not break for mushrooms, like mushrooms are a no-go. But I'm actually running low on food. So I'm gonna do that. Not all mushrooms are edible. Read the tooltips when you're mousing over. So if you eat it, it's 20% chance of, and then 2 food or 20% chance of poison. The mushrooms will say stuff like that too. The particular mushrooms I picked up off the ground are not poisonous, which is why I just scarfed them. Like these guys here are not poisonous. See? 1 food, and that's it. Okay. Then we are almost to the next spot. Okay. So 3 is basically the new 5 for sure. You used to be able to get 5, see, look at all the mushrooms, you can eat those, but we're not stopping for that. We got stuff to do. And we made it. Now, oh man. So earlier in my game, hi pigs, there's manure on the ground, so I guess if you come back here later, there'll be manure on the ground and you can just pick it up. Because it's not stealing, because it doesn't have the red on it to say it's stealing. Alright, let's see. Hard pass. You're a hunter with 2s, which is better than a hunter with 0s. Ugh. I still don't like that. Okay. Well, I mean, conversation doesn't hurt, I guess. Hey, nice weather. Hey, hunting tips. Hey, have you been? Hey, nice weather. Hey. Okay. So she got 65. F5 for quick save. And we said no to him because why? Because he'd be good at mining or cutting wood, but we already wait. I said we're getting a hunter, not another crafter. Dun dun dun. Yeah, stay focused. Because other girl could actually be a crafter. Because she's got 3 for crafting too. Crafting was the 3rd type I was going to try to find. But these, yeah. Alright. Because we'd have to go home, build another house to be able to get the person we need to make food. Hi, pig. So it's morning if the pigs are coming out. Alright, we're going to cut across here and we're going to go to the Valencia. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let's see. Ah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we gotta be careful about all these overnighters we keep pulling. Makes my streaming even longer because I don't leave because I keep doing overnights. You get an extra 20 minutes out of doing overnights. So if we were over here and it rolled from fall to winter, it would TP us home. Just a heads up on that. It's a new day, isn't it? It's 1 a.m. the next day. Heck, I'm wondering if we can roll back through the villages and start talking to people again. That'd make me laugh a little bit. This has got 2 vendors here. Hi, Night Watchman. Are you up at 1 in the morning? Hey. Yeah, it's 1 in the morning. I wouldn't be interested in talking to me anyway. So, like I said, the campfire is where you find your peoples. Alt. Nope. Sorry, you can call me snobby all you want, but I don't talk to twos. We're going to use the unstuck feature so we can get home. That won't be there forever, guys. It's on the main menu. It's for if you legitly get stuck. Or right now some of us are using it for quick travel because we've been way away from home instead of doing what we're supposed to be doing. So we'll need to rack up another 200 gold and bring it into town to get the rest of the fertilizer. Oh, we only need another 100 gold. And then crops will be good for winter, and then we can harvest them in spring. So I'm going to do today, I'm going to finish tonight. We're going to go to bed, and then I'm going to finish the rest of fall, and then I'm real life going to go to bed. I was going to hang out to try to get a whole year in again, but it's already been like 7 hours of streaming, and I'm getting a little tired, and my sleep's all screwed again. But I want to get us our 2 workers is our main goal for right now. Alright. Meat's fine in your inventory because it's not rolling over a season. As soon as it rolls over a season, you want that out of your inventory. Alright. So we're going to put this in here. Okay, we're going to go over here. Put sticks in there. So right now we have no logs. We have sticks and we have straw. So our new girl, who's a lumberjack, is going to go over there. And our woodshed will start producing as soon as they get there. Hopefully it's not something I have to walk out and make them get up to go do. Okay, so she's not there yet. That's why it's not producing. She's got to walk over there. Okay. So I'm trying to think where. Oh, let's get some food first. Food. Work. Also, how dirty are we? Okay, we're a little bit dirty, so we probably need to do stuff. I feel like we need to take berries out because they'll eat the berries, and we might need those for a quest. we're gonna go ahead and scarf that down. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and fill up all the way. Alright, and throw leather in here. I'll throw leather and blueberries in there. Berries, leather. Okay. Alright, so that's about as good as it's gonna get for right now. If we don't get around to getting rye today, crap, that's what we need to do. So many things, guys, so many things to do. I need to get 100 gold. Okay. Get manure. We'll talk to the campfire people again. Oh man. Oh, it's probably, he might be inside of its house. Hey buddy. I'm gonna need 10 more fertilizer, please. Thank you. And also, I didn't take a bath, did I? 18. Sometimes that really does affect your talking to people. Alright, let's look at your stats. Hard pass. Gotta make the rounds again. Hopefully today we'll be able to convince them to join our group. Now you can't just get in any water and hope it bathes you. You have to look for the big waves once you're in, like that. Boop, boop, boop. And now we're bathed. I'm gonna flip the mic up again, give me a second. Alright, there we go, sorry. So, in the military we used a lot of camelbacks that were actually like water bladders that are strapped to your back. And I've been looking for a good cup to put water in at my desk. And it's been like a struggle because I've hated pretty much everything I've had besides my Yeti for my coffee. But I haven't found anything I like for just like water. And yeah, I was browsing around on Amazon and there was a camelback drink thing, and I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna check that out. You know, maybe I'll like it because I like their, you know, I'm used to it. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's got a soft straw, and it works just like the water bladders did. Okay, we're looking for workers, aren't we? And sorry, it took me just a second to figure out what I was doing. That was a no. Hi chickens! Hi baby chicken! Until they figure food out, I'm not doing eggs. That would actually help me with my farming technology if I had chickens. But I don't have it yet. We're actually booking along pretty fast, actually. I kind of want to stay up for winter season, but it's already 4 o'clock in the morning. And I have a thing that I need to do not tomorrow, but Monday, which means I gotta get my sleep wrangled. Where are we going? Are we even going the right way? Okay, we are. I get lost really, really easy. The mostest easy you've ever seen. Wyson. If you guys are doing the Wyson hunt, there's usually 2 of them right in this area if you need them. They're also in a lot of other areas as well, but they're right here easy. They're also right here-ish. Maybe a little higher. Maybe right here, actually. So, Wyson are very large and in charge. You don't want to. They don't want cuddles. Don't do it. They also make a really weird sound when they're fighting wolves. The first time I thought something was wrong with my computer when I heard it. Oh, oh, you had to run 6 feet. I'm so sorry for you. Don't worry, that's why we're getting athletes, so we can just run just a little bit further before we start huffing. Alright, game on, F5. This one had 3 hunting, 3 gathering, 3 diplomat. And this was another person for a lumberjack skill. So, alright, so we're in Baranica, with no Branica. So these got 2 people we wouldn't mind having if we had a crafter already set up, but we don't have a crafter set up yet. Hey, do you got a minute? Hunting tips. Okay. 5. E. Got a minute? Hunting tips. Minute? Hunting tips. Alright, 72. We're gonna save. We're not even playing. Alright. 3 threes. Please go to my camp. Thank you. Rosalita. You're gonna be roommates with I can't even say that word. But you are going to be my new hunter. Enjoy. Okay. F5 for saving. E. Hey, do you got a minute? How have you been? You don't care. Take a minute. Job. Nice weather. He don't like nothing. Field. Is it because I'm stinky? No, I'm not very stinky. You're just grouchy today. Hey, you got a minute? Okay, we're gonna run up to the other place again. Because I can't remember if it was a pig place or the one that's right next to here that had the other one that had 2 threes. So right now we have our 2 important skills, which is the extraction and the hunting. But one of the girls with the extracting also has crafting. So I would like to automate making leather torches as soon as possible. So the faster they can craft, the better they'll be later when we have mining and metal stuff going. Okay, we're going to check the merchant in this next town. Because they live next to a mine, so I'm hoping that they might have an axe that we can't buy yet. That's hilarious. Pickaxe. Dun dun dun. Alrighty. I know, stop huffing please. You're fine. You're gonna make it. Like I said, once you put them in a job, try very, very, very hard not to move them. The only reason I'd move mine right now is because she's only been in the job 1 day. Okay, we're here. Alt. Hunter, hunter. Neither one of you guys are diggers. So the pig pen must have had the digger guy. Oh, we can't recruit him anyway. Because we don't have a house for him. So it doesn't matter. Bloop. Alright, we have enough manure now so we can make the field. And we'll put down a place for the barn as well. So for straight profit and not crafting, you have the option of wheat, and flax has the best profit because of their seed selling seeds. Not making bread, because there's like a freaking 400% freaking loss. But alright, we made it. We did it. We have 2 people. We're already on chapter 5. Let's grab a wooden hoe. Simple. See, she's already done 4 logs since we've been gone, and some sticks. So we're gonna take 2 of the. We're gonna take 4 of those logs, and we're gonna make some more firewood. Actually, did she make firewood? She did. She at least has 1. Good job. That's what we needed. So we got 2 people, so we're gonna be doing this firewood. I usually like to have 100, but I was having 20 people, so I gotta figure out the slower ratio for these guys. They prefer firewood over sticks and logs. So there's that. Okay, so firewood's there. Logs are coming in, sticks are coming in, firewood's coming in. Excellent. That's fertilizer. We're going to grab that. We're also going to grab the rye grain. We're going to go put a field in. X, building, farming, field. Oh, you don't like that, do you? Obstacles. Alright. I think it doesn't like the big rocks. X, farming, field. One, 2, 3, 4. I used to have to check the maintenance thing to figure out where, or the maintenance management window. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see place and cancel with the mouse button. Above that, you can see the field size. Boop, 5x4. Okay. 5. Simple bag, 6. Okay. So you click and hold down your mouse button to do this. For most of the farming, you can just hold down the mouse button. You don't have to click every single tile. For fertilizing, for sowing, for doing what we're doing right now, you can just click the mouse button and hold it. So we scrolled to the bag. We're gonna right click the bag and say fertilizer. And then we're gonna hold down the mouse button again. So all this is extra farming XP too, so it'll free up some of your tech tree and actually give you skill points. Alright, so we gotta go back to plowing. I mean, if you can go sideways if you want to. It doesn't matter which direction you go. Whoops. Later there's more skills that make your tools durability go down less, and it also has where you don't suck up so much stamina doing this. So there's plenty of reasons to do this. Alright, and then we go back to the bag, right click again, and then we select rye. So the reason I selected rye is because it doesn't rot, and you can use 5 of its seeds to make gruel. So if we get in a bind for food, we have something that can last longer. Because you don't have to make it, you don't have to worry about the meat rotting or the vegetables rotting at the moment. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they leave the seeds alone. Yeah, I wanted to do this just so we would be ready to start some flax in the spring. So because this will be ready in spring. Yeah, so that's that. We're gonna go ahead and put these tools up. So simple bag and the hoe. Extra knives that we didn't sell. We were gonna sell some things and I sidetracked us, so we didn't. See, she's bringing in. I like this. She's doing a good job. It's not ridiculous like my level 10 person was, but still an adequate job. Alright, so she'll bring in 1 log an hour, 3 sticks an hour, and 0.5 and firewood an hour. So a firewood every 2 hours. So that's her work capacity right now. That's not actually very bad at all. Our hunter will be able to bring in almost 2 meat and 1 leather an hour. And if we don't move them, they will get better and better. So speaking of, remember how I said we have to watch the weight on this? We'll take the lowest meat. And this. We're gonna make some meat with gravy. Well, no, we're gonna do it next year. The reason I said next year, next time, we'll have more time to do. It won't rot as fast. If you're selling stuff, like if you decided to sell meat with gravy, then you would want to make it the first day of the year. That way you got 2 days to sell it. Same with pottage and everything else. You want to do it the first day of the, not first day of the year, sorry, first day of the season. Okay. So I don't have any meat on me. Don't have any excess stuff on me. Okay. tempted to hurry up and make another house, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that for just a minute. Yeah, because I don't think you can sleep yet. You have to wait until 7 o'clock at night. Between 7 o'clock at night and 7 o'clock in the morning is the only time you can sleep in this game. Alright, J. Further events next season. So build a barn still. Alright. Do we have an axe? We do. Okay. To get rid of these stumps, you can use a shovel. But I still don't know if it's a permanent thing or not, and so it makes me nervous to try to use a shovel. Especially if I want them to regrow. If you do use a shovel on them, I know it gives you a tree stump at least, but it's not much compensation if you didn't want the forest to be deforested. Yep, already building. Why is cutting trees doing building stuff? It's okay, it's whatever. Oh, cutting down trees is building. I got building and crafting mixed up there for a second. This seems to be going pretty fast. It's much better than last time. Last time felt a little bit slow. Yep. So I should be off in about another 10-15 minutes. Be done for the day for a little while. Then go sleep all day. And then I'll be back to play some more. So I'm making our little spot here, and then I'll make more of the village down that way. I'm trying to make this spot here so I have a place for food and storage, and it's relatively close to the village instead of me being way over here and having to run. Alright, building. Farming. Oh, I need one more log, really? I need 10 to the... You... Do we even have any room? Yeah, we have our two prio stats in. So I'm pretty pleased overall. I think our next two workers, we could easily do a farmhand and a crafter for our next two. Just to get them started a little earlier than the rest of the guys. Okay, we're gonna grab some, see, 15 logs. What the, oh, because I cut some logs too. That was my bad. 10. Build. Farm. Barn. So I think she can fit right here, maybe. Nope. Man. Okay. It's kind of open for something reasonably close. There we go. So that'll give us plenty of room for other stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll be back in just 1 minute. Alrighty, now we can say our goodbyes. So, like I said, tomorrow is not a regular stream day for me, so it's gonna be, we'll probably be on because I want to play the game. So, if not, I'll see everybody, I think, Monday night. Yeah, they're doing the stuff, doing the things. Management. So as you can see, there's 61. They're in the smallest house. They're already 61 just because we made it stone. Have a good night, Chumley. I definitely need some sleeps already. Thanks for restarting with me. Figured we'd see what they're doing. If they're doing any good or not. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. Anyway, catch you guys later.